Okay, hello everybody, I'm back doing this new release reaction, one that was requested by a few of you, and I was like only slightly aware of this release, but I didn't know much about it. RX Papi and Good, this is a collaboration, Good, Young Good. I am aware that this is a producer who's worked with Drain Gang and whatnot, and one of the comments saying too, heavily on the project Exeter. Okay, 8 tracks. I'm not sure what I'm going to feel about this, okay? I know that this is like a really great producer, and it's like, what's going to happen with this? Because production was like not really what you would look for on 100 Miles and Walking. I think that 100 Miles and Walking, regardless, is more interesting than things that I usually give such low scores. And I do kind of feel like I need to come back to it, because this album, out of any of the ones that have been like sort of that I've disliked, people, you know, one person definitely suggested it's an acquired taste. I'm like, okay, I can kind of see that, because I did listen to a song from him. It's like Therapy Session. I listened to Therapy Session and I was like, okay, I'm messing with this. There's like RXK Nephew or something like that. I'm going to be reacting to Sliderman Activated at a certain point, but I don't know much about them either, but I know there's like that same type of flow. Fuck it. Okay, already much more cloudier.
I used to wake up in my room in the morning, put on my dirty shoes in the morning. Heard mama crying last night, think the lights finna go out. Only thing my mind is hitting the lick, a nigga in prison for doing some shit. I hit a lick to help my mama out. Fuck my mom, don't wanna kick me out.
There's interesting synths really low in the mix in the back.
I can't come home to sleep. How the fuck I come out your pussy and choose your husband like you knew that nigga before me? I would've been cool with playing games and shit, but instead I'm running with the gang and shit. Robberies done turned into shows.
This is so odd. I'm not sure how to feel like this Minecraft soundtrack. This guy yelling like very bad things about his life.
Going through withdrawal got me sick. I'm stressed back to back, I'm about to flip. Don't look at me funny, you know shit about me. Stood on the block with dreams of an outing. Had a nightmare sleeping in my house. A nigga called me lacking and put me out.
Okay, now RX Papi. At least I am aware that this project is out now and that people are like enjoying this, or at least that Papi or this RX scene is like being known for doing something new on the scene for sure. And I don't know how well I'm picking up on this. This song initially, first off, 2 minutes long. It doesn't feel 2 minutes long. The length feels longer. First off, because it is, the instrumental is very repetitive and it's not trying to give you this energetic like rap, right? There's no like bass that you're really hitting with. There's these nice clicks in the back and this like chiming that's sort of repeated. And RX is just yelling. He yells on this again, but his yelling is even mixed in a certain level to that chiming is much louder. And I'm just not sure how I'm feeling about this. Not really sure what I'm feeling about this, because RX is definitely giving us this like same hit every line. Lyrically, it's like the message is there. It's what he wants to talk about is like complete, but I'm not feeling an attachment to it, at least right now, especially with like this being from Papi's perspective. Let's go to the next track.
Yeah. Smoking blunts back to back, cool and trying to relax. I might fuck around and back. I left the kid, she called me back. I'm in the SRT, I'm racing, thinking about my cousin babies. I done sip so much damn drink, just like my third cup can't even taste it. They tell me I'm crazy and tell me I'm mad. My mama said I'm gonna go on like my dad. I grew up around dead body. Half the city wanna rob me. Won't happen over my dead body. One day I'm gonna die. Terry got my stick beside. My little sister said ain't always buddy. She innocent, she don't really know nothing. It's a bunch of fucked up shit in my brain. No matter how I try, I ain't thinking on you. I out the glick and put it on you. You look confused, but I tried to warn you. And in your hand, don't make you talk. You could shoot down me, you a killer. I see my brother split a quarter and a half. That's the meaning of a real nigga. It's never no one man about a crew. You never judge a book by its cover.
Piano strings there, very nice.
I never left my brother.
The fact that this instrumental, this backing, can even like fucking keep his composure over what Papi's doing on this, like, come on. Two contrasting things, okay? This beat is very mellow, very nice. I think you can even like the piano already is a very nice emotion, and then you have fucking RX screaming the most insane things. If you don't like Papi, eat a dick! On my tombstone, tell him suck dick! And it's always in that same coming at you. This song though does start slightly more melodic, and I felt like I appreciated that. This song is already kind of enticing me more than most of the tracks I've heard from him. Again, lyrically, I don't know. I can understand like getting in a mood for him, but when I was listening to the other project, 100 Miles and Walking, one of the big problems is if you're going to listen to the whole album front to back, the variation you're getting is not too much. But we're already getting some slight variation here, so okay. Very centered, but then leans into the right channel.
Why the fuck you told that nigga you had his back? John Hart when he found out saying he was a rat. I walk in this bitch like the Teflon Don. And it's an auntie call like what the fuck you want? Don't hate when niggas talk about what they finna do. Niggas know your moves cause you front your move. When I'm in the hood, I'm super comfortable.
Super comfortable.
The bumping tool. Click on me nigga, watch what the fuck you doing. I showed up to court half an hour late. Before I walked in this bitch, I smoked the whole eight. I got the glick on me, I know it ain't safe. These pussy ass niggas trying to take my place. Walk in this bitch like the 95 mates. With a nutsack full of raw base. I don't really do that good with new faces. In my experience, that lead to new cases.
That lead to new cases. Oh my fucking god. I'm already excited to come back to this though, because I am just kind of bewildered. You know what I mean? This song, I felt like I was able to really focus in more on the beat, especially because it had some sort of like drum that you could be really feeling. Much more on this cloudy aspect where it was all over the place. It wasn't just this one specific sound that really bringing you there. It was, I don't know how to explain it. It's cloudy, okay? It's cloudy. It's in that atmosphere. Lyrically, I'm not sure. I'm gonna have to come back to this. Sometimes he says some funny things though. That's the thing. So sometimes just listening and one lyric will come out and it's like, why the fuck did he say that? But there's some more imagination here than other rappers. You know what I mean? So it's like I'm left perplexed. Okay, next track.
Bitch like Albino Steve. I got OG cookie like P9. They don't know much about us, they know we grinding. Walk in this bitch like stack junkies fighting for the rock, Royal Rumble. Get the fuck out the trap, you ain't shot. Get your shit and go, no need to stop it. I walk in this bitch like Tony Soprano. He talk bullshit, I ain't understand him. These niggas move like JJ Fish. I shoot my shot, I'm not
JJ Fish.
my shot, I get hit. These niggas know what the fuck it is. Walk in and tell you what the fuck it is. I'm gonna shoot off the rock, quick drop.
That came out of nowhere, eh? You know what? This one impressed me the most. Again, fourth track, we're already coming in with more like bass and like drums like really sounding there. Again, but with this song, different from the other track, I feel like there was like those synths, heavy on the one synth, feeling right channel heavy. So not much in that cloudy environment as the last track, but this song, it's RX's aggression is just non-stop. It's just, you know, whole 2 minutes just going off. And I feel like you feel that, even if I'm not like contextualizing all these lyrics I'm being given, I'm feeling like, okay, he's really popping off. Love the way the piano sounds. Coronavirus all over the money. Count that shit. Coronavirus all over the money.
Through the flare dance. Me and cuz used to share plans. Drink in my hand, I can air dance. Pockets big as your Gotti for high. Wide body cat ain't no way you can keep up. People better say you ain't seen her. Tried to quit but can't get a lean up. Daddy Yankee Drake spit gasoline. In the club you gon' fuck up your Rio. I don't gotta check the score, I know we up. These niggas buying guns for show. 5.56 to flip a bow. These niggas move weirder than Lil Bo. Pistol whip you with the Glock, break your bones. Drake going off like bomb bomb. Bomb 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 bomb. No matter how big or low, bet I get it gone. Every 15 days I get a new photo bean in it.
I'm impressed with this project, to be honest. I'd say my least favorite song so far is that 12 Stout Street. Split Decision just underneath that, but the one thing that I like about Split Decision, or at least because I'm really seeing variety with this project, is already talking about aggression on the last track. Not really aggression on this one. Much more pop vocals. Obviously, there's still like this roughness or deepness to RX Papi. What's actually impressive about this track though is his fast flow. I'd say it's his fast flow, which it continues for 45-50 seconds of this. Like, RX Papi is a long-winded motherfucker. Seriously, listen to Therapy Session because it's whack.
Walking this bitch with prescription pills. I'ma sell, I'ma sip it still. Click in my hand like be still. You move wrong, you could be killed. Walk in like the king of the L. Draco sound like Roma. Ain't no way I'm lacking cuz. Up this bitch and back 'em up. Talk stupid, pack 'em up. Paramedics wrap 'em up. Click on me for any occasion. Glock make a nigga speak Jamaican. My hair hurt where the perks out. They say Pop, you a fucking bug. They blame me.
You a fucking bug.
It's fake, but they still give me hugs.
Wow.
When they dap me up, talk a beam on his head, I got it. Sell with braids, I look like Rahkel. Walking this bitch like a shower posse. I'm high as fuck, I'm out my body. I don't know
I'm out my body. Okay.
if you wanna deal, then don't even call me.
I'm liking this beat now.
I don't really lock in my hand, I'm Fetty Wap. Spoon in my
Glock in my hand, I'm Fetty Wap. What's the correlation? Did he only use Glocks?
I beat that word with an egg beat. Cool, nigga, it's not a picture I'm trying to paint. I'm trying to tell you how the fuck I'm living. Rap good, but I still
Okay.
Still off the Glock and take your shit. Still break auntie off a skill. Still in the hood, it is what it is.
The thing is with many of these like SoundCloud artists too, or artists that come from SoundCloud, is they release a lot of content. And it's not just content, right? There is innovation that happens within a year. Constant trying new things still. It's not just like the other RX Papi album came out this year at the early end, right? And this is wildly different. Wildly different.
When I come home, you wanna argue about some shit from a week ago. She said, Papi, you a dog, and I know you do me wrong. I said, baby girl, you're wrong. That ain't even what I'm on. When they say too wrong, will make shit right, but two rights never gon' go wrong. My age, you get me making high, you know damn I got no problem. Keep acting like we children, want you handling like we grown.
I'm losing RX in this one though. I really am.
Just need to get me on tour, though. Last nigga super lame, last nigga super lame. She tell my name, I said, nigga, my bitch gang.
Okay, and fair enough, a nice exit here. I think the beat's doing the most. Papi's a little bit. At least he's trying to be hooky here, but I feel like I'm losing him because of that, to be honest. Because this beat is one of the most transformative ones on this song, really expanding throughout 2-minute runtime, right? Final track here.
Sometimes I don't even like waking up. I'm better, I'm sweating and shaking up. I'm a real deal silver, can't make it up. I'm born with no money, had to make me some. They ain't gon' give it to you, I'm taking some. Fill my cup to the top and sip. Now drooling on my bottom lip. Almost crashed the Audi on my 5th attempt. It's the 4th Audi, ain't that bottom, bitch. I told my bitch you don't understand. I drink and refill this bitch again. She like, here you go with that shit again. Bad as I want to, I just can't quit. When I'm alone, she calling my name. Try to hold back even when falling for days. Seen a bunch of shit in my life was wrong. Grown ass man know my right from wrong. My days was hard and nights was long. All I had was styrofoam. Remember when I picked up my first cup? I drunk too fast, shit had me stuck.
Too fast, shit had me stuck. I'm gonna have to come back to this though. I really am. I'm intrigued. I'm really intrigued by what Papi has given me here. I feel like he hasn't just went off on the same type of flow. Familiar flows, yes, but different artistic reaches, for sure. Do I think beats help with that? Slightly, I think they do create a different mood, which of course is, important if this is your, conception behind this project here, which I know it's not. Lyrical conception, but he's still doing a lot of the same things lyrically, obviously, I would say, but just emotionally different, which is a good thing. 6.5 is what I'm feeling right now. And I don't know if he'll get higher. I really want to be put in that environment, and I feel myself confused when listening to it, especially on first listen, because it doesn't always mesh perfectly, but that's just with focusing of my attention. I feel like Papi doesn't just bleed in. He's He's either present or he's being choked by the production, which the production on here is always on point, but maybe not always the most engaging for a song. Yeah, give this a few more spins, I'll let you know how I feel. So I've come back to this RX Papi Good foreign exchange project a few more times. Not much has changed. I'm still going to give this a 6.5 out of 10. This is not bad. It really isn't bad. I feel like I slightly liked it a little bit more coming back on a beat level, you know, sitting there, getting to pay a little bit more attention. It was worth it. Some aspects, though, like, I'm not fully liking. I did say something about really liking Albino Steve when I first listened to it. That's my least favorite track now. Really feel like those synths are actually out of place or actually too much. 6.5 too, like, because of the experience of listening to all the 8 tracks, I don't think it has a good flow, pacing-wise, for the whole project. I don't feel like I'm being taken on much of a journey throughout the listen, but at the same time, I can appreciate some of the sounds here, most definitely, and I do kind of like the direction that Papi wants to go in. Still want more lyrically, probably. I do. This doesn't entice me to the 18th degree when it comes to lyrical content, but sometimes it hits. Sometimes it hits, but it just doesn't usually have engagement. Obviously, I want more melodies from Papi, for sure. I'm liking that this could have different moods, like I was already saying in the video. But, you know, it's potential that Papi could reach higher. He could reach higher. Do I think him reaching higher means he has to add something to his sound? Maybe, you know, maybe. Who knows what the transformation for Papi is, or, you know, where his career is going to go. But at this point, I'm not minding this. This is an improvement over what I heard at the start of the year. If there's anything else you want to see me react to, anything at all, put a comment down below, and thank you for watching. Peace.